Hey traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, and I wanted to show an options play that we took recently in Adobe Systems. I highlighted it today in the trading strategy recap, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit more and kind of bring it into the perspective of why we have the option service in the first place. So we were watching Adobe Systems, and I know I highlighted it over in this region as far as the stock talks go. And we were watching it, and what we did is we just kept watching it, watched it kind of chop around all over here. And last Tuesday we ended up getting long, which was right about 77.34, and we took an April 77.5 option at 287 is what we actually ended up taking. It just gave us enough time so it would be able to play out. If options are tricky. If you don't buy enough time, you're kind of screwed. If you buy too much time, you're not really going to make enough money. And that's a big issue that I had when I first started trading options. How much time do I buy? I bought too little time sometimes, I bought too much time other times, and I still mess up from time to time, buying too little time. But for the most part, it's worked out pretty well. I think there's always going to be a time where someone buys too little time or maybe too much time, and they just don't make as much money. But really, option trading is all about a full portfolio and being able to manage all of those positions. We keep about 7 to 11 positions on at any one time. I like to keep over 5 positions on, just because you are managing a portfolio. That's what it is. That's what option trading is supposed to be. I think day trading options is a little crazy. You can do it every now and then, but for the most part, we're looking for multi-day, multi-week trades. That's what we're looking for. And if we can grab some that are quick, like this one for example, it's all the better. So I wanted to highlight this, and I wrote some numbers out. Let me bring this over, because I think it'll be interesting to actually look at. Okay. We bought the stock at 77.34, but we took an option. So we paid $287 for a 77.5 April option. Option contracts 287. You have to multiply it by 100 because that's what you're paying. If you buy an option for $2.87, it means you bought it for $287. And an option is theoretically 100 shares of stock. Obviously that differs depending on where you're buying it out of the money and the money. But theoretically it's 100 shares of stock. That's what we relate it to. So 77.34 times 100 is $7,734. And this was on the 24th of February, which was last Tuesday. I don't have a calendar in front of me. It is what it is. So anyway, price starts to buy up a little bit. Looks pretty good. And I talked about this on Friday's video that we did. This would have been 3.4% in the stock, but it did close a little bit lower. And this morning I looked at the price, and I was like, I want to get out. Let's start looking for the exit door. So we got out about 79.20, and it was right on the top of this candle here, almost to the top, towards the top. So that would have given, if we bought the stock at 7,734, because we're just doing one option, 100 shares of stock. That's a good comparison. We would have had $7,920, which is $186 gain, or 2.4%. On the option we sold it, we got out for $382, which is a $95 gain. But it's a 33.1% gain. So if we would have bought the stock, sold it here, yeah, we would have made a little bit more money, but the option is so much cheaper. So if you would have bought 100 shares of stock, you could have bought, 3 or 4, 10 options, 20 options. It's your choice, obviously. And everybody in the option service, I talk with them, how do you want to allocate your portfolio? Because we don't do one for one, spend all your money on one option. That's a gambler play. We don't do that. We like to have a nice portfolio of options and be able to, buy and sell, get in and out, but have that nice portfolio, so a $287 option, depending on your account, you could have 5, 10, 15, and Adobe Systems is a liquid pair. That's one thing we like to work in is, liquidity. You need to have options that you're able to get in and out of, So, those are your main things on options. Are you buying too little time, too much time? Are you in something that's liquid? If you buy 20 options, can you get out? If you're in 100 options, can you get out? Those are all factors. And then obviously, volatility and, price movement. I've gotten a few emails, some people buy an option, goes in their favor, and they lose money on it. That's common. It happens a lot. There's an easy way to avoid that. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this particular trade, just because we're looking at, 31% or 33.1% in less than a week. Those are the trades that we definitely love to take. And where's Adobe going right now? I want to watch it for at least tomorrow. We'll watch it, see what it does, and we'll make a trade from there. But right now it's it's looking good. We're not hindsight traders, so we take our profit, we get out, we reassess, and then we can make another trade from there. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the breakdown here. It made a little sense to you. You got something out of it. You don't have to buy the outright stock all the time. I like to buy outright when I'm holding for 2 years or more. If I'm trading for 2 years or less, I'm playing in options for the most part. Usually I'm trading in and out of the position, but if it's less than 2 years, I'm not going to buy the outright stock just because there's not enough reason for me to. So anyway, hopefully that made sense. You got something out of the video. You can always leave comments below if you enjoyed the video. Please like and share it. Because that's why I make these videos. For you guys. So if you like it, that tells me that you guys want to see more videos like this. So I can definitely work on that. Any suggestions, you can definitely email me, support@abusinesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.